Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to the Fall of the Dungeon Guardians. So last episode we defeated the Bone Dragon. So now it's time to move on. The door has magically opened. Let's see what was here, because I heard footsteps last time. And I'm actually seeing spiderlings. So, let's see what is there to find after you defeat a boss. Let's see, 2 of these, and then we shoot a volley of arrows. Haven't actually tried that one yet, because we haven't actually had a group fight. There's no point in applying plagues. 2 groups. Apply one of these. Might as well shoot one of these since it's ranged. Okay, let's piss off the local spiderling population, shall we? Just interrupts the bite. And this should throw the Paladin. Okay, that one's just gonna die. Let's switch targets. Refresh all on the attacks. Okay, we killed one. Let's see, oh, I can kill one of these, then shoot more. More of these, more of these. This is probably the point where you can just switch to rend. It's gonna be more effective against a single target. Final target. Actually, there's 2 of them. I thought there were. I thought I already killed one. Okay, not complaining. Spider's gonna die, and Spider's gonna die. Switch targets so they at least have more things to shoot at. Let's see. You just keep on mashing, keep on mashing, keep on mashing. Actually, Thomas is pulling quite some aggro with those AoE moves. Oh well, doesn't really matter, right? We can heal, we can tank. Also, it might be useful if our healer doesn't tank too much. It's a bit of a weird conflict of roles. Okay, so call the quiet spirits. Also, I think I saw something over here. Hey, potions! It's almost like I have a need of those. Okay. Interesting. Another map. Look, lever back to the entrance, so that's now open. A magical revealing auto map. So this is to level 5. There is another exit. See, there's something behind that door. Maybe it opens from the other side. That's of course also possible. This makes me wonder, what the heck is over here? You wouldn't expect to be able to walk over, but with a path like this. Also, this seems to be a secret area. So let's do a very quick backtrack. Is there a obvious? Ah, there. I was focusing on the wrong aspect of here. Okay. So we found a way down. And then a lever opens a door back into level 3. All these connections back make me wonder what the reason is going to be later on for doing that. Why would I want to go back? Is there a story-driven reason for doing so, for example? Let's see. so these holes in the floor. Let's do a quick save. What am I missing here? Is there something that would close? Alright, I mean, off to the side there, in the corner of the top right of the screen there. It's just a hole. There really doesn't seem to be any reason to go there. Okay, so for now let's discount this. This means there's a secret over here, so I do want to check that out quickly. Might be something useful. Wait, let's not go back to the dragon place, let's go back to this place. Yeah. La di da di da da di da di da da. Let's see. Oh, here to the side. Couple more steps to the side, and then I just walk straight into it. Okay, so sure. How do I get there? Or is this a staircase or something that you can't access until you have cleared it out from the other side? Would make sense. Okay, onwards to level 5. I have explored enough. I mean, there was potential for secret areas or bonus things or what have you not. But enough is enough. Time to make life even more difficult. Time for level 5. Ooh, pretty. Oh, looks like we reached the palace. What's that? Well, it was built to host the emperor and some of his courtiers when he wanted to come to personally interrogate some prisoners, or just to enjoy seeing them in their misery. It has never actually been inhabited. They recruited soldiers and personnel though, but they ended badly, taken in necromancer's spells dooming this dungeon. They came to haunt it as well. We might cross their paths soon, so let's get prepared then. This is pretty cool. It's a welcome change from the scenery so far, and it really looks wicked. So let's save. There's all these statues. Hearing footsteps behind the door. There's a lever. Another lever and another lever. Okay, so 3 doors, 3 levers. This is also just statues on the side there. Yep. Okay. So, in the grand old tradition, let's pick the leftmost lever and go through with it. Okay, that didn't do much. That one opened the middle one. Or the rightmost one. Okay, this is some sort of combination lock. That's by flipping one, you will flip some of the other shots. Okay, so we can go to the left one. And I saw something humanoids over there. Imperial Minstrel. Level 5 humanoids with a whole bunch of life. Okay, what's off to the... Well, they look like casters. I mean, they got mana and all that. So, double shots and a volley of arrows. That's gonna work for more or less all of them. Shoot a Soul Eater, one of those, and then we wait. They've seen us. Frostbolt, dodge it, and then in their face. Okay, so they are casters. I don't quite approve of that. I mean, frostbolts are cool, but I want to be the ones casting them, not them. Right. Let's piss everybody off with some thunderclaps. Let's do 2, and then we switch to a rend. Actually, it's a 12-second cooldown, right? So we can do some switching in between anyway. It's not like I got better to do in the time waiting for the thunderclap cooldown to go away. Requeue one of those, do more of these. And this thunderclap is just gonna piss everybody off to a standard aggro, hopefully. Okay, kick. Interrupt. Boom. Okay, so frostbolts. Sends a bolt of ice that lowers its target's haste by 6 seconds. So that's slower casting. That's not very desirable. Fast heal, on the other hand, is pretty desirable. Looks like these guys are pretty good at burning through their own mana, though. Okay, we took out one of them. Continue with the next. I mean, they're already out of mana. I mean, that's so far so good. If that's all they got, then we can handle this. Haha, AoE raining down on them. Come on, healing. Something along the lines of, I know you can do it. Come on, do the healing. Maybe do a fast heal on me. If they are nice and friendly, they might as well just heal me. Come on, I'm in need of help. It's the kind thing to do. Also, 2 ribs stacked. That's painful. That's very painful. Now what? Just gonna steal aggro for a little bit with the ranger. DQ thunderclap for a bit and just rend on another target. And you have been switched to attack Thomas, and if the entire party just focuses on another guy, then at least aggro is divided. Okay, last stand. Jeez, this is pretty early to actually have to do this. But you gotta when you gotta. Definitely noticed the increase in difficulty here. I mean, these are just regular common mobs. Nobody posing this much of a threat. So the next rip is going to be interrupted also. Wow, he's almost dead. Well, you're gonna rain down death on everybody, so that makes sense. You are going for Thomas, that's good. That's it. Rip, we interrupt. Excellent. Okay, that one down. That one is dying. Now we focus on the guy in the back. Okay. Cool. We just leveled up our last guy. Let's see. Increase torment damage or pick something from the next tier. Critical damage of shadow and fire spells. Allow each damage over time ability tick to have 50% of your normal crit chance. So you have a bonus chance to crit with each additional tick. Potentially interesting. Let's see, for now Unending Torment is the thing I'm focusing on. So that's why I need 7. I need to spend 3 more points before I can do this though. So this is going to be 1, so I have 2 points to spend on something else. This is potentially useful. Let's see, what's this gonna do? Raise the crit chance of Dire Plague. Length of Hellfire. For now, more torment. And what we get, Hellfire. Damage all surrounding enemies for 37 HP. Ooh, we get an AoE attack. Pretty spiffy. Excellent chance to try it out, I would say. Even if it's just to see how the graphics look like. And for the rest, more soul suckage. Single target, so we can just do a sniper shot and then more e-stick shots. And we got this, even though our tank might die in the process. Ah, that's the Hellfire. That was a reasonably modest effect. Okay, everybody's back to full health. Let's pick up the book. Book of Light. Let's see, does it have any pictures? Doesn't. Does have a little bit of willpower and some crit chance. Something about something critical, something, right? Losing 20 life, is that an issue? Oh, I gain 4% crit chance, that's actually gonna boost damage output. So, yeah, it's worth losing a life over. Also, in light of my usual ritual, let's throw out all the items just to clean up my inventory a little bit. And to make space for all the new loot that will unquestionably follow this level. I mean, some sort of, I don't know, a spell to transmutate things would probably be useful. I mean, vendors are not going to make sense in this setting because, you know, this is a prison. There are no vendors in prison. At least that would not make sense. Yeah. Empty pockets. There's a staircase over there. There's some darkness over here. Always fascinated by darkness. Oh. Okay, there's knights over there, or imperial guards. There are no levers on this side, but we opened up one part of this corridor. Another lever is over there. So this has been prepared. There's a chasm here we can't do much about, so we move on. Guards, followed by, oh look, more guards. Actually, let's retreat a little bit, do the fighting over here. So if the other guys come over, they're not gonna fight. Shield bash doesn't actually say what it does, but it sounds like something that I don't want to be affected by overly much. Thunderclap, rend, interrupt whatever next I throw at us. Hellfire, sure, why not? I mean, it is a group attack and AoE, and it's actually about as much damage as a Shadow Ball. Though this has a 1.6 or 1.5 second casting time, it is a 7 seconds of channeling. Yeah, that means afterwards we just go back. Actually, I think I might just start queuing damage over time effects here. Also, Torment is now more mana efficient than Dire Plague. 3 points less damage for 2 points of mana less. So this is better, so that's good. Double shot, a volley of arrows. Okay, everybody's queued up. Let's go. See, swinging, that's just a standard attack. Yep. Waiting for a whip of some sort. Or maybe the shield bash is their miraculous attack. Yeah, 10-second cooldown. So this one is on cooldown now. This one is up. Let's just cast a Shadow Ball. Actually, This guy is pretty much gonna die. Let's switch targets, that's the better idea. Then we got some AoE from the volley to just finish him off. Which means... don't think it matters much which of the two I do. I mean, it's gonna be available in 4 and this one is also ticking down still. Okay, requeue those, requeue those. Actually, one more of these, then one more of these. And 2 more double shots. Okay, everybody queued up. Ready to go. Okay, we got a guard killed. Seems like it was our original one, so let's switch targets again. Also, this one is soon to be available. Yeah, cast that one, then we cast that one. Actually, this one is more mana efficient, the Dire Plague, even though it's 18 seconds. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna make it, but for now, let's stick with it. Just interrupt the swing because we just want to interrupt something. Also, what's up with you? Interrupted. Oh wow, they interrupt. That's evil. Oh, that's evil. Wow, actually I have to use decent strategies against these guys. So the shield bash seems to be something that interrupts. So do we have firm aggro? Seems like we do. What's the guy in the back doing? Oh, everybody's attacking Gerald. Okay. Then he's not necessarily dying. Not quite content with this current state of affairs. Past a heal, that's good. Okay, Imperial Guard. You've been dotted. Now we're channeling. Let's see, one of those, one of those, one of those. More of these. Okay, one more down and then we are done. Okay, we can stop with the double shots, switch back to instinct shots and finish this bugger. Okay, definitely a good introduction to these guys. Taunt him because our medic was once again out aggroing the tank. Phew. And that is them. So, level 5. Looks pretty. Enemies are something new to get used to. Seems like the skeletons downstairs were only a warm-up for the real enemies that are out and about over here. So, let's see. I'll need some time to recuperate to regain my mana. I mean, there was another group of those guys ahead. So, and the timing is also pretty good. So, this is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed the first bit of Act 5. This is definitely more of a challenge than the previous one. So I hope that the elites and the bosses are actually going to be doable here. But, well, we'll see that next time. So I thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.